PXS, supported by Czech Fashion Council, mapping culture and the state of the world 2024. Next episode. I'm starting with electricity. The electricity, because in 2024 we gonna challenge. We will have some outages, cracks and crashes. We'll have to challenge to them and be more harder and whatever. The electricity. This is the word because it contains the energy, it contains the transformation, the perception, the transmission. And electricity is coming from the earth and coming from the nature through many transformations. And if we will take it for granted, then things will not be good. So the electricity is something spiritual, something sacred, something unusual, something exceptional. We have to take it like this and definitely not for granted. Because when we will not have electricity, we will feel it pretty hard. The next thing is Coachella. In 2024, artists on Coachella were performing in some horror looks, pretty outrageous and, mirroring the frequencies of the apocalypse. This is Doja Cat, behind her is Lil Nas X, I think. This is the apocalyptic sign of the times. 2024, the end is nigh. Blood-covered horses stormed to London. This is the claim or the highlight of the Daisy magazine because this happened a couple of days before. So we living in a pretty strange and unusual times. Epilogue. At the end of the story, before the transformation, before the things will go pretty rough, there is usually an epilogue, some kind of conclusion with a pathetic feeling. We have to be prepared to heeding this, and we have to be like in epilogian way. Dan Kissick said that on this Venice Biennale, which is happening right now or this year, like the most prominent art event on this world, things feel pretty contemporary, desperately retrograde, which is also like mildly said word of the year. Also the escape is the word of the year 2024. There are no echoes of the present here, just a yearning to escape and a drift from the 21st century visual culture. Like we are shaming for this 21st century culture. We have to take it back. We want to take it back with things like we want more baroque, we want more nostalgia, we want more renaissance, we want more middle ages, we want more old school world, not the, unsecure, chaotic and pretty unsafe new world like forming right now and increasing. This is the psyop from Elon Musk, pretty good for me. At the bottom is Goblin mode, in the middle is a Homo, surrounded by angels, stars and minerals, even minerals, and on the top is God mode, surrounded by the algorithms. No comment anymore. Ride or Die is a new single by Sagat, Antilano, and one more artist. This cover is pretty hard. This cover is reminding to me the metalloid paintings or metal posters, drawings, especially from the Finnish scene from the start of the millennia. and also reminding to me some kind of sacral satanic or let's say Illuminati events. Nike on air live presentation. I picked this one because of the many reasons. The set design, the diversity, the color scheme, the pictures with nostalgic like from the school tabloid, like from the school posters, 90s let's say, and also the color scheme, the graphics, all is pretty current, but especially the orange hues featuring the blue ones is also reminding to me the current tour of Billie Eilish addressed in 2025, but also the posters are already in the towns where the orange and the blues are also dominant. It's like how chaotic mixes. Metaphysically, let's say this color combination will be with us at the end of this year. HBO Max May premieres pretty fucked up mixture of dark devils like Black Christmas or The Killing of Sacred Deer. It's pretty fucked up movie. With Mad Max Saga, Mad Max Original from 72, Mad Max 2 and Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, and also with Poltergeist Saga and the Florida Project and all different fuck ups. So this is the streaming selection right now. My favorite beloved New York indie fashion scene, something from there, Women's History Museum. It's just a plain underwear shirt decorated by the bones with the chains, metals and bloody rock. Because at the end of this year we all have to say collectively bloody rock, like we used to say it with the rocks in our glasses with some dark heavy spirits and enjoying ourselves. Luca Fulgucci, Terra. Terra is the sound piece from the experimental music scene, Swiss Italian mainly, because the experimental music is pretty huge in these areas, in these locations. About Terra again, about Earth, because 2024 is also pretty natural, literally. Jordan Lucas Peace Stain denim, which peace stains were more popularized by a designer called Pizza. But anyway, more and more in stock, more and more like fashion product. What's next? I mean, let's say the next is coming like shit stained panties, isn't it? A$AP Rocky and Puma. The collaboration between one of the most famous hip-hoppers and one of the most established sports brands in 2024 campaign is showing us the pictures of the post-war Europe. Or what else should I say? I mean, look at the background, especially the right one. It reminded me like the bombed down Berlin after the war. So it's again pretty apocalyptic. Born X-Rays featuring San Michael on the right. There is some sweatshirt with drawings, which reminding to me drawings which kids are craving into the school desks or the drawings in the private cells. And then on the left there is some pretty old school graphics which reminding to me like 90s hip-hop graphics, but this is from the 24.